Hi folks, this is all the fruit. I'm on the island of Tenerife, in the Canary Islands, on the north coast of Tenerife, in the Valle de Orotava. Well, and I wanted to show you temperate agriculture in one of those subtropical islands. If you look down there, here is the city of Puerto de la Cruz, the tourist center on the north coast. Here, a little bit higher up, is the city of La Orotava with a considerably cooler climate. And up here, I'm at about 1,000 meters above sea level. 1,000 meters above me, already the edges of the Cañadas, of the giant volcano of Tenerife. And here behind this hill is the Teide. So the edges of the Cañadas are like above 2,000 meters, while the Teide is 3,700 meters. So now I'm here at about 1,000 meters above sea level. It's Christmas time and it's nice and warm. I'm standing around in a t-shirt and shorts and flip-flops, and I'm really warm, like in a European summer. So that shows you how temperate the area here is. It's really temperate indeed. Not a lot of difference between different seasons. I guess here there's probably no frost except on very exceptional occasions. Yeah. Normally this area is covered by a semi-permanent cloud, which is called the panza di burro, or the donkey's belly. But today is a beautiful day, as you can see. So let's see what stuff they grow here. While I was going up in a bus, the mangoes disappeared very quickly above the coast, and for the last couple kilometers I haven't even seen papayas or bananas, and a couple kilometers before I basically saw just some puny papayas, which could have been mountain papayas, and ornamental mangoes. So what stuff, from the coast can we still see here? Well, the pretty frost-hardy avocados and citrus fruit are still present. The Canary date palm is still here. Let's see what stuff we have which we usually do not find at the coast. There are chestnut trees everywhere. Here they are of moderate size, but in the Valle de Orotava there are some really big ones. Down here some apple trees, a plum tree. Here is a blackberry. However, I don't think this is the native blackberry. I'm pretty sure, yes, this must be the invasive Rubus armeniacus, which was quite popular as a fruit shrub about 100 years ago. What have we got here? Some mandarins. I hope you can see when I film against the light. Here we have escorbon, a fabaceae shrub, which they used to cut for fodder for goats and cows and sheep and such like. Here we already have some laurel forest trees. I guess this area, if it wasn't cultivated by the European colonizers, it would probably be either laurel forest of Fayal Bresal, or maybe even pine forest. Well, here there is a fuchsia tree, which shows that this is quite a mild area. Here we have a couple of Canary Island arbutus. Look here, with beautiful fruit. Yeah, this is the area where the Canary Island arbutus canariensis, grows in the wild. More arbutus, more fruit. They plant it on the coast, but it grows very badly there. Here another plum tree, loquats. Here we have a nice big rosemary bush, a fig tree, and it still has fruit. In the lowlands I didn't see any fruit on the figs. A peach or nectarine tree. What have we got here? Some apples. This is the apple tree, and here is some plum tree. This looks like cherry plum. Yeah, I saw some cherry plums around here. Here somebody grafted some better peaches on some rootstock. I hope it works out. More apples. Here this could be some golden apple. You can see how mild it is here from the fact that there is still a nice Scheffler arboricola tree. A lot of cherry plum bushes. I guess there were the rootstock for some fruit trees, but those fruit trees didn't survive, just the rootstock. Here we have quince and loquat trees. Funny. Quince and loquat everywhere together. Was the quince used as a rootstock for the loquat? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cases, and it's everywhere quince and loquat together. I'm really curious if the quince was used as rootstock for the loquat here. Oh. Cherry trees, those are sweet cherries. Pears grafted on quince. See, the quince rootstock is coming up. Here, a pear is hanging from the tiny tree, and the quince rootstock is coming up. Those cherries, they are also grafted on something interesting. They're grafted on something that looks like Prunus mahalep. I mean, it could be a lot of other things, but to me, I hope you can see this. There is a cherry tree in the shade. Cherry tree in the shade, and the rootstock looks like Prunus mahalep. Well, they graft cherries on Prunus mahalep in places like Germany, but I never knew they do this in the Canary Islands. Here somebody planted young chestnuts. Chestnuts are very important for the Canary Islands. And then here, bam, some interesting solanum, which I'm gonna try a bit later. I hope it's one of the edible solanums. Solanum have a lot of edible species, but also a lot of toxic ones. Let's continue for a little bit. The thing is, I cannot show you all the fruit trees they grow in those temperate areas. By the way, it seems like this area is heavily grazed. They must have goats here. This is actually the native Canary Island rubus, and look how they butchered it. I will not be able to show you all the temperate fruit trees they are growing in this climate, and also not all the subtropical fruit trees which still survive up here, but I hope I can give you just a short overview. So here there is some plum, an apple tree, an avocado, and a walnut tree. I see no walnuts on this one, but I saw walnut trees hanging full of fruit a couple kilometers ago. And down there seems to be some mandarin or orange or whatever, and another plum tree. So folks, this was a short overview over the temperate and also subtropical fruit trees you can expect at above 1,000 meter above sea level on the north coast of Tenerife. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the island of Tenerife. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.